All right, today I have a Ford Mustang Mach E, and I'm going to be showing you how to operate the air conditioner and the heater with inside of this Ford Mustang Mach E. I'm going to be going over how to turn it on, how to turn it off, how to increase the fan speed, the direction of the fan speed, the windshield defroster, rear window defogger, heated seats, heated steering wheel if you have it, AC, all of that, temperature, all of that. So let's get to it. But before we get to it, if you find my video helpful in any way, can you give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel? I'll appreciate it tremendously. All right, so in order to control the air conditioner and heater inside of your Ford Mustang Mach E, you'll want to go over to the display screen. And you see, here is the display screen. There's a lot of controls on here, and I'm going to go over all of these with you. All right, so the first one being is, how do you turn this on? Well, some people like to have theirs in the auto setting. So when you get in, it automatically adjusts right here, and that is the auto setting right here. If I tap this, it goes to auto 1, auto 3, auto 2, auto 1. So auto 3, from my experience, is the maximum auto, so it has the maximum fan speed. The auto 2, medium, and low, depending on where the settings are. All right, so I'm going to just have it auto 1. Now, with that being said, it is currently in the auto setting. You can change that by doing a few things, okay? So in order to get out of auto, basically all you have to do is change the fan speed. Now, turning on the air conditioner, you can either press the auto, or you can just simply turn on the fan speed, and that will get it to power on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and change the fan speed. Now, as you can see right here, it says volume right here, and there's a dial. And if I turn it, nothing really happens. Well, watch this. Once I change this, the fan speed, it brings it, it's on auto right now, but I can actually turn it. So I'm going to press it again. And if I turn it, it turns the auto off, and it directly goes to manual. All right, so it is manual. So it's manually, the fan speed is at 7, all the way up, down. I can bring it all the way down until I get to off. And then the system turns off once I turn the fan all the way down, just like that. But I don't want it off, right? So in order to turn it back on, see, I can't do anything, nothing's happening. I either have to press the fan right here or the auto. See, I'm going to go ahead and press the fan, and then I can turn that, and it turns the system back on. Now let's see if it does that when I'm doing other things. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Go ahead, tap the fan, and bring it to off, just like that. What happens if I press the AC? It comes on. So if I press a button, any button, even besides this, it actually turns it on, except for if I press one of these. I'll get to those a little bit later. So let's go ahead and turn it off. Let's see if I can press another button. So I just press that, and it turns it on. So essentially, you just have to press a button once it's off, and it will turn on. See that? And that screen comes up. I'm going to get to that in a second. Okay, so that's direction. So I'm just going to turn the AC on. Press a button, it actually powers it on, and then you can make adjustments there. There's other ones down here. I'm going to go over the following things with you. All right, one of the most important things is temperature. So you can change the temperature by pressing right here, up, up, down, down. You can see once I press this, the plus, it raises the temperature. If I press the subtraction, it lowers the temperature. And if I go right here, I can actually toggle with it. All right, now important to note that the air conditioner is not on. Even though it's at 66 degrees, the air conditioner is not on because this button right here is not lit up right here. And I'll explain that in a second. So I can control the temperature right here. And so all this means, when the AC is not lit up right there, it just means that the air conditioning function is not working. It will still bring in cooler air, not heated air, but it will bring the natural air, whether it be from within inside your cabin or outside. It'll just bring the coolest amount of air that it has naturally. It won't be air conditioned air. However, if I press up and I bring this all the way up to heater, it will bring me the hot air if the engine is on or the car is on. All right, so it'll bring me that hot heated air. All right, so I'm going to bring this back down. Now, I'm controlling this with the driver's side. Now, check this out. If I go over the passenger side, I can press a button and it could be a totally different temperature for the passenger side than it is the driver's side. Do you see that? That is a pretty cool feature that's going on right here. So you can change the temperature separately from the driver's side. Do you see that? I can change the temperature. That'll turn on the radio. I don't need that right there. Now, if I want to reset it so I have it both synchronized, I can go up here and I can do that later. So it says right here, and I'm going to show you the screen in a second. I'm going to bring this up at the end, okay? But you see how it's different right here? This is how I get them to synchronize again. I go to press dual in the middle, and they're synchronized both the same, and I can make adjustments. So you see that? I can change the temperature, and they'll both be synchronized until I press the passenger again to make it different. I have to come back up here. See how it's 80, 76? If I press dual, boom, they're both the same. Now we're going to get all that up there in a second, but I want to go over some of the other controls. All right, so you have the AC button. So if I want air-conditioned air to where it's cool, treated air, I'll press that, okay? And so when I press this, it's lit up, and when I lower the temperature, it will bring me cool, really cold air, okay? Cool, cold, air-conditioned air, all right? So you have that. It turned the temperature up to the high in order to defrost the windshield. And it even turned on the rear window defogger right here. So you have the windshield and the rear window defogger on, okay? And it's high for high temperature to bring the hottest air in order to defog or defrost it. I want to turn it off because it's getting hot in here. So I'm going to undo this, undo the rear window, and it goes back to low right here, AC. Maybe turn the fan up because that got really cold in here or hot in here. So I turn that on. And then I'm going to go back down here. All right, so we talked about this maximum. You press this right here. It nullifies any settings you have, and it starts to defrost or defog the windshield if I press that. This one right here, when this is lit up right here, this is for the rear window. And what that does is it defogs and defrosts whatever the rear window when I have this selected. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Now I'm going to go over to the direction of the flow of air conditioner heater. But before I go to that, I'm going to talk to you about heated seats and heated steering wheel. Your car may come with heated seats and heated steering wheel. I can press this right here, and it heats it all the way up to high. That's medium, that's low, and that's off. That's high, medium, low, and off. And then there's an automatic setting, which goes in the auto right here. And you can automatic setting right here. At the automatic setting, it's auto. It's an auto right here. And you can also do the same thing. I'm going to turn that off because I don't want to be heated. The passenger side has it also. You can have high, medium, and low, and off. You have auto for the passenger side too. Going to go ahead and turn that off. So when there is no digits underneath here lit up, that is off. And so the heated seats are off. So that's heated seats. And then there's also a steering wheel where it heats up the steering wheel. If I have that selected, it heats up the steering wheel. All right. With all that said, we're going to go with the direction of the flow of air after we've done the heated seats and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and press this. And it brings up this grand old screen right here. And the screen right here, you can control pretty much everything the same way you did down there. At the bottom is quick touch. You're able to navigate through a lot of things. But when I press this right here, it brings a big screen so you can look at it better. There's actually a power button right here. I'm going to go ahead and press that. You see it powers everything off. When I press that power button, turn it back on, I just go right here, or I can press one of the buttons. Now with the fan speed, okay, or the direction, right here it is blowing the air at the windshield. If I press that, hold on, let me go back up here. If I press that, it's blowing it at the face. Right here, it's showing blowing at the face. If I want to deselect it so it's not blowing at the windshield, I'll just go ahead and press that. So it's blowing at the face. I can have it blow at the feet as well, just like that. So it's blowing at the face and the feet right here. And I can have all three of them blowing from the windshield, at the face, and at the feet if I so select it. So I'm just going to take it off the windshield, have it at the face and at the feet right now. And we have that. And so up here, it shows a recirculation button. Remember I was talking about earlier about how you can recycle the air? This shows right here, bring it back up. This is the recycling, so it recirculates the air right here. I can have it to where it doesn't recirculate it, and it brings air from outside of the vehicle, or have it come in from inside of the vehicle, just recirculating. And this is the max AC right here. So this button right here, that is max AC. Very different from max down here. The max down here blows it at the windshield in order to defrost or defog the windshield in a timely manner. But the max AC is highly different. It recycles the air, and it's the maximum cold you possibly can get. So when you want your air cold quick as possible, the coldest and quickly as possible, you press the max AC button. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Okay, so it's not in max AC right now. I'm gonna go ahead and press this right here. This is this heated button. I'm not exactly sure what this is. This heated floor. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It says heat going up. I'll have to look at that later. So you have that. We talk about the synchronization, the dual, all of that. And so that's that. And if you have any other questions, you can also press this I button. Well, right here, it says heat. When heat is on, an electrical heater is used to warm up the cabin and keep the windows from fogging. Turning heat off saves battery power, which extends your driving range. The electric heater is the only source of heat to warm the cabin. Okay, so when heat is on, the electric heater is used to warm the cabin, keep the windows from fogging. So you can have this on. I'm going to opt to turn that off. That's a cool feature that they have right there. All right, so that heats the cabin to keep it from fogging, but I don't have an issue with it fogging. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off. So I just went over all of these controls right here, and if you just want to turn it off, you just go ahead and press this right here, this button right here, and it turns it off, okay? So it's pretty cool features that you have going on right here. You have, for all of this right here, pretty cool features. I hope that you're able to navigate your own Ford Mustang Mach E and able to operate your heater and air conditioner inside of this vehicle. Very cool features that they have going on right here. Very big screen so you can understand everything. And I hope this video is helpful. Thanks a lot for watching.